Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Nomad, episode 28 with me, Sid. And last episode, we went and we put on our brave pants and we went and had a go at the library. And we survived. There was a particularly troublesome bell. There was a saw blade locust, which, was a little bit annoying. But on the whole, went well. So we're down here where we ended up last episode, just checking out these little bits of ruin over there, and we are continuing on down the river. We're going to spin around and just come up this way, just so we can kind of open up a little bit more terrain over there. But what we're looking for now is a Translocator, and because I'd like to up sticks and teleport about 8,000 blocks. That's kind of what we're looking for. And once we've teleported down and found ourselves a nice new area for things, what have I got in my inventory? Oh wow, I've got so much in my inventory. I do need to probably I'll leave that there. I probably need to just do some of this until we get a chance to get out our stuff properly. Miner's shirt, forlorn hope, greaves are alright, that's okay. That's okay. Well, we'll strip these down for components later, should we need them. And if we don't need them, that's also fine. I don't really need you in my inventory, I don't really need you in my inventory. You can go up there, you can stay there, and that'll do. So yeah, getting out, exploring some more, finding the good stuff, and just generally enjoying the experience, because I have to say this nomadic style, alright, I've got a tent bag which has got a castle. Well, I've got two tent bags which have got between them a castle and a forge in it. My nomadic existence is not exactly hard done to, if I'm brutally honest. Let me just have a quick. There's a lovely big old desert over there, which I'm going to say that is a ruin, but I'm also going to say that is almost certainly a stair dungeon. So less exciting than maybe, we deserve or want or need. If there's one fault with the Rivers mod, it's these tunnels, these caves. They're a little bit uniform. But you know what? I couldn't write any better. So let's just enjoy it for what it is, shall we? Now, I'm not entirely sure what happens if I get shot by a boat horn whilst I'm in this boat. Not entirely sure if I can get shot by a boat horn while I'm in a boat, or if in fact there are any boat horns down here. Very nice caves, look. Again, if you were building, this would be a fun place to start building, wouldn't it? I know on the Hoofer What's-a-Majig server, the QP and everybody played on, and Perk, Unstable Thrones, they set up in a ravine like this, somewhat like this anyway. So interesting. That actually brings us through. Wow, that's actually we can actually go all the way up here. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm game. We'll what shall we do? Shall we as a trader, That's a mine shaft. No, done one, and that's it. You got your one out of me. I'm not going down another one. These are a bit... Oh yeah, there is a boat on, look. Let's try this branch. It doesn't seem to have one in it at the moment. Ooh, it's very dark and atmospheric. A bit of bismuth there if I wanted it. Do I want it? At the Iron Age, bismuth seems kind of pointless. Because it can make tin bronze, although bismuth does have properties which make it somewhat better than tin bronze for certain things. Oi! Could have had somebody's eye out there. This is interesting, for a definite. For sure. Yeah, this style of play definitely appeals to me. Just troubling around. Right, we've left everything behind. Let's have a look. Where are we? We're here. So if I'd have gone in that one, I assume that's gonna that's gonna impact upon that dry riverbed, isn't it? So we're not going to get anywhere with that. Made the right choice. Let's just follow this up a little bit, and well, I'll see when we get a bit further up, and we'll see what there is, if there is anything worthwhile looking at. But I'm not seeing anything that screams blue murder for me to go and have a go in it. So yeah, back in a bit. Alright, I elected not to go any further north. There wasn't anything up there, so I turned around and we're heading back. Let's unveil new territory rather than rehash old territory. But couldn't see anything significant up that direction, so yeah, we're back down here. And let's go and see if we can't find ourselves, I mean, ideally a ruin with a translocator in it. That would be the dream. I mean, we could stick a head down a few caves. That might be, in fact there's a couple over there. Look, let's just go and peek, shall we? Because you do find more, well, in my experience, translocators seem to be more common. I don't think we're going to find it down this side. But there is a hole over here, which is not looking hopeful. As caves go, it offered so much, and I'm disappointed. We'll try it just to be on the safe side. You never know what could be hiding underneath there. And you know what was hiding underneath there? Absolutely Jack Diddley. Oh well, it was a fine plan, executed well, but it didn't yield any results. So yeah, we are going to have to, do I want to, we'll sail down if I'm doing that, I think. Yeah, we'll sail down. No point walking when we can raft, boat and canoe. Boat, where are you? There you go. Come on, boat, let's get you going. I'll keep my eyes open if I see any more perspective, you know, openings, caves. I mean, there's a cave there, look, cave there. That's a little ruin actually, as is that. So we'll come down to here and we'll check out that and that cave, as well as those little ruins. Because, you know, skill points are skill points. Get me X skills up is always bonuses. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Well, we found the sea again. We're on the southern coast of this, so we presumably there's a whole load of coast over there. That's obviously the other, or I mean that could be joining up there. But yeah, always nice when you find yourself a little bit of sea. Because that means we can then think about a different continent. Let me just let me have a look. In here can't really see much. Let's just head over and have a look at these little ruins. Oh, there's a shiver about somewhere. Making a shivery noise. Hello, Mr. Shiver. Where shiver your timbers? You know what? You don't tap me, I'll not bother you. Because I really can't be bothered to come down after you. We're here, there's a ruin there and there. So let's go see if we can't find ourselves a little vessel with a little bit of reading material, some knowledge, a little something or other to satisfy my inquiring mind, and I'll get myself some fruit while I'm here. That seems like a win-win scenario. So you got that there, and I think there's a little one just up to the north, small bit maybe there, just there, look. So what have we got for me? Huh? What you got? What you got? Some fruit over there, we'll go and grab that in a moment. There's definitely got to be something down here. We've kind of discovered that there's usually something underneath these things. It's just what it is and whether it's worthwhile and where it's hidden. You're not going to give me even a sniff? Ah, there you go, a seed vessel, you see, which had seeds in it. Well, damn me. We'll check around. Not seeing much though in that one. I think we've probably out. Why did I out? We didn't even take damage. I think we've more or less exhausted that one, so that's fine. Keep the dirt. Grab some of these, and then we'll go and check this little one up here. And there's that cave off to the side there as well, which we can check. Cave, ruin, cave. Distracted by shiny things. My nemesis, a shiny thing. Food vessel and a book. There we go. 5 experience in cooking. You know, it's not the best, but it could have been worse. Just have a little peek around, see if there's anything else. You know, greed is rewarded, strangely enough. No, I think we're probably about done there, so we'll do that. I'll leave that one in that kind of group. It's not. Oh, hello. Don't want to go falling down that. Hup. You can do this though. Wow, one shot in them. Okay, I'll take it. Don't mind a little bit of one shot in anything. Even if it didn't have nothing. Right, so that was further down. And I'm not getting good vibes about that, so I'm not going to waste my time hunting and trying to search that out. Hello. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. I think we've kind of run this bit of the world out. I just now need to decide, do I skirt around the bottom and see if there's anything worthwhile, or pardon me, do I sneeze? No. Do I head south and head out to sea? It's yeah, good question. Let me have a peek. Let's have a look. Right, there's nothing. I mean, there's lots of potential land that way. We could quickly skirt around on the left hand side as we come out to sea, I think, just briefly. Certainly won't hurt. Well, maybe we'll have a look down here. Oh, hello. Ah! You startled me. Oh, hello. I mean, alright. Not. Wow. They really like to pile their bunks up, didn't they? Not the greatest, but we've got that. What am I actually wearing? Just out of interest, Gambleson. I should probably put my simple bow. We'll take it. We'll take a silver cleaver. I'm not really worried about anything else there. Oh, and I can't put that in there, of course. And it wasn't the right kind of ruin. Interesting, though. I didn't see that for an hour from that angle. Just goes to show you can be practically on top of something and completely miss it. But anyway, let me continue out, do a little bit more exploration in the boat, and we'll be back in a mo. Alright, we're heading back inland again. I came around, that's where we came out, we came around here. That is another one of those little dungeons with the hatches. I'm not really bothered about going down it. It doesn't have a translocator, and that is what we're aiming for. You know, normally, when I'm not looking for one, I can't turn around for finding bloody dungeons and ruins with translocators in them. But, no, not today. Today, it's being a tightwad. But we are going to push up here, then we can come back down here and we can push up this tributary here, because there's still more to unveil. And I think that's the thing I love doing, is unveiling the map and finding out what there is out there. I know it's only virtual, but the act of being somewhere first is very deeply ingrained, I think, in the human psyche. You know, it's one of the reasons why we've explored the world as we have. You know, it's a wanderlust almost. Hup. Yeah, could have had something, could have been so much more. Oh well, you can't have it always, can you? I'm actually surprised that we don't cross more ore veins. So, I mean, I've seen a few, Don't get me wrong, you do cross them and pass them, but it's just surprising that there are... What are you? Mature parsnips, we'll have you. Maybe, if I can, I mean, I could just get out, I mean, to be fair. But why bother when I can do that? It's far more fun. And I think that carries on. I'm not sure that I want to go... Let's just have a little peek. Again, I'm surprised we don't cross more ruins and the likes as you come through here. I don't know where this is going to come out, if it comes out. There's definitely points of light in the distance. But I don't think this is going to go very far somehow. And even if it does, you know, getting out of here is going to be, yeah, I think we call this one a dead end now. I think we've kind of exhausted this before we get trapped. You know, I could hop out and go up and have a look at that. And because I'm not going to, I'm almost certain there's a translocator up there. This is the vintage story equivalent of Minecraft, where, you know, if you don't mine that last block, because there's a diamond behind that, and there never is, until you don't do it, and then somebody else comes along and mines the block and go, hey, you left a diamond, and you go, oh, god damn it. Anyway, let me head back down here, and we're going to try this tributary here, and then we'll continue hunting around. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Back in a moment. I'm beginning to think that this game just wants me to do another one of these mine shafts, because we're up here. Now I'm actually contemplating, let's have a look. That's the mansion where we came in, so we're actually not that far away. I don't think there's much point in... No, I was contemplating portaging across to there, but I don't think there's a huge amount of point. I think at this stage we write this up and go back. There's a lot. That's the only downside to rivers, of course, is there's a lot of backtracking. But you know, we're unveiling more of the continent, and or the island, or the landmass that we're on, whatever you want to call it. Is it a continent? Is it big enough to be a continent? I don't know. Up that way is a big cave, and I don't think it takes me anywhere useful. So yeah, we're just heading back. It is very relaxing though, and I've not been doing the time lapses of the river travel this episode. I don't mind doing it now and again, but obviously if I did it every time I went river travelling, it'd get quite old quite quickly, I'm sure. But yeah, we're going to continue back down to here. We stopped for some mushrooms there, and we'll try up this side and see. That's obviously a cave. That will take us up here, so we'll go see what we can find. I'm increasingly beginning to despair of ever finding a translocator. If I weren't looking for one, I would have found 3 by now, but because I am, the game's just trolling me. I'm not finding any horsetails either. I don't know whether this is whether I'm in too warm a climate for them, which yeah, that could be awkward. But I'll be back in a bit. Alright, and then now I've sorted my stuff out, I changed my outfit as well. I've gone with the miner's cape because I quite like it. Put on that, and also the merchant shirt because I like the green stripe. I've repaired everything up, so that's all good, and now we can quickly read our books. Survival 0.63. May not get a skill point off of this, it's not the end of the world if we don't. Mining 50 and cooking 2.5. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go back, get my... Ooh, let's get away from that. I'm going to go back and get my boat and my... oh yeah, there you go. Oh, one of them things as well. Okay, everything's coming in. Get my boat, pick everything up, bring it back over here, and we'll see how we go from there. So I need to eat something as well, realistically. Let me just get the things that... 47% spoiled, I didn't know. Okay, there you go. Let's get that out. So, be back in a moment. Interesting. I decided to come over this way and just quickly check this out. This is the prison. Not what I thought it was, which I thought it might have been that wall complex with all the... And there's the resident boat on. Get underneath him. What were you? Oh, you're only a tainted. For some reason I thought you were a nightmare. So yeah, you got the prison. And obviously there's some shivery goodness in there. And then over on this side, you've got all shivery goodness and... Now these don't open. Hi. Oh, hello. What are you? Tainted, okay. Not too bad. And you... Deep, I think. Yeah. Not the worst. And there's probably not a lot of stuff here that I want, but let's get this. If we get this one out of the way, then we can deal with the other one, can't we? So what do we got? Oh, clothes, law book. That's... And I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to get any loot out of these. These, I think we'll just convert over unless they are... Ooh, miner's gloves I might keep. But the trousers can go. Those are always handy. We'll take you. Hunter gloves versus... Yeah, maybe. I'm happy enough with those. We'll get those repaired up. Right, what else have we got? There is a blueprint. I think it's the gatekeeper, which I've probably got, but we'll check it anyway. Definitely take that. If we had redstone or even something that close facsimile of redstone in this game, that would be something that actually worked. Don't want you, but we will take that. Not really seeing... Again, we're not building, so a lot of the stuff that I would normally take is superfluous. So then you've got the I don't think there was any loot in here. I think it was, again, real loot. Oh, there's a thing. And there's a book. Okay, so we do get books out of these ruins. Okay, that's fine. Take an onion. You'd be that really favourite person of everybody's that just, eats raw onion and nobody ever wants to be around. Right, now the next thing is there's usually spodlies in here. Like that. Now all we need you to do is come back. Baby, come back. Do. Oh, that's it too. You. Oh, yep, tier 3. And this one, I think, if I recall, has a lot of silver manacles in it, which chop down for leather. We'll keep them as manacles for now. That sounded unpleasant, like there was something that I don't want to play with on the other side. Actually, chop them down. Or no, we'll chop them down after the fact. Don't know whether we'll use these, but I can take them and not use them. Always an option. That prisoner binds. Handy. The more of that I have, the less I need when I want to fix the thing. Right, let's go. You're empty. Have that. Now, I wonder whether there is another oogie boogie, as Punk would say, in here. I don't think there is. I think we're clear. So, well worth it. It was worth coming over because we'll get a lot of bits and pieces out of it. I probably need to start processing this. Just to get rid of that and stack them up, and we'll throw that away. Not bothered about the metal spikes, really. Just wanna go away. Thank you. Right, yeah. Anything else worthwhile in here? More useless tools. More leather. Ah, These though stack. Gib, right, thank you. We'll have you. I've got some processing to do here. Oh wow. Wool-lined knee-high boots versus... I like those miners' boots, but those are worth keeping because they are good for winter. Rusty manacles probably don't do anything. Oh, they turn into leather. That's worth keeping. Fur coat. Really not worried about that. Those. That. Those. Ah, damn it. Leather. Okay, I need to do some processing again, don't I? Because I'm just getting snided out. Let me finish. I don't think there's anything. I'll come back if I find anything more things. We've got metalworking 20%, which is, or 20 points, which is, oh, level 4. Okay, that was worthwhile. Let's have a look. Collecting, processing, metalworking. What do we want? Can't do blacksmith. Heavy hits. Hammer expert. Durability back. Smelter, metal recovery, heating. Increases its temperature. Well, that's probably not that useful. Metal recovery. We'll go there. And then we'll have that. Right. Yeah, I'm going to finish off just going through all of this and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, we are back at the camp. We've got on the boat. I'm not entirely sure. Won't go in there. Yeah, you can't put it in a chest. Okay, that's fine. For now, I'm just going to put you down, as well as, oh hang on, get that out of the way. That's the chest that goes in it, which we need to sort out. That can go back there, that can go back there, that can go... Oh, okay. I appear to have managed to pick. I always manage to do that, don't I? Let's try that again, shall we? Although there's probably not much point, I might as well just put that down. Because I can't, it's not like I can do anything with it. So we will put away our ill-gotten gains. Got plenty of temporal gears, that's all good. We've got lots of interesting gubbins. Anything else I need to put away there? I don't think so. I do need to empty this out, of course, though. That stays there. Might as well just empty it all into the chests in here. As not. Because, you know, stuff is good. And then that just goes in there when we're ready. Now I'm tempted, if I can find them, There we go. Take you. And you. And you. Let's go and quickly fix this translocator. I mean, that's what we came here for. So we might as well get this up and running, and then that's the job done, isn't it? So we're going to need those. That, and that. Warping space-time. I've got my blocks. Actually, what we'll do while it's warping space-time is we'll go and grab a torch holder. Yeah, you can have one of them. And we'll make a torch. Light said torch, and then we can go and see where that brings us out. Because there's a good chance it'll bring us out underground. So let us go. I've got me blocks ready. Have a nom nom. We'll go and see where that takes us out. We'll then come back, deal with this ruin here, because there's some good loot to be had in that ruin. And if you don't know where the loot is, this is a useful one, because there's some very useful loot. Indeed, if you know where it is. I only know where it is because wow. Well, underground, definitely. And we're south a few blocks. There is stuff going on there. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll place you, and we'll place you, and that will keep us at least safe. Sticks, totally worthwhile. Tuning cylinder, leather, and a knife. Yeah, we know you're there. Let's just clear this rubble out of the way. We'll ditch it. There we go, and then we can, I don't know, we'll take out the block there, and we'll be going up here, so we're going to need a lot of ladders basically, because we are really low down. Yeah, I'm going to need like about a stack of ladders, I suspect. And let's leave him to his devices, shall we? Not an ideal translocator, but you know, I've had worse, so let's not be upset about it. We can get rid of all of the garbage. Don't really want those either. We'll keep that. Not bothered about the seeds, not bothered about the sticks. Let's just stop being a loot whore and just get on with what we're here for. He says, what are we here for? That's also a very good question. I should have somewhere. There you go. And spare kniff. I know I've got leather in here somewhere. Everything else. Right. let's go and see who's about in here, shall we? And be ready to leg it. You know, when the double-headed drifter comes out. I shouldn't joke about it, that is a possibility. Hello? Oh, you're a little bit too close for comfort. We'll read it and then put it down. Whenever I come in here, I always like to get these because I think I've said it before, but they're not craftable. I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't seen anything nasty. I shouldn't be concerned. I should be grateful. Try to not spike myself. Can't help but feel like I talked this up. Still, there we go, got that. The invention, another book, we'll read it and then ditch it. Silver bracelets, not really worried about any of that. Okay. Too easy. That should make me nervous. Still, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, hello, a falcon emblem. I don't think I've seen that before. Now, the piece you are looking for is in here, and this is why are you in here. You have a little bonus. This is a dampers build, obviously, and definitely worthwhile coming in for the gold ingot. We don't have angel belts in this version, this game, but you know, gold is gold is gold. I'm not gonna grumble if somebody gives me gold for free. Helvhammer base, we'll take it. I may never get around to using it. What are you? Quirky Tavern. Oh, the best song in the game. Well, in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, we'll have those. Really not. Now, what I have noticed sometimes is if you let the mobs spawn in and wander off, you can end up with a situation whereby, I'll take the fact, I'm not bothered about the carved acacia. You can end up with a situation whereby the how am I doing this? Over that way, I think. Whereby they despawn and don't come back, and that could be considered a little bit cheaty. Oh, we've got a medium temporal storm approaching as well, so yeah, we're going to have to sleep that away. Gib. And wow, a little bit of copper. Totes worth it. Not actually that much in the way of vessels, which is disappointing. Still, let's get out. There's nothing to keep us here now. What I will do is we'll get ourselves sorted out. So, that's 27. I need more stickage, don't I? Okay, we're definitely going to need to do something. I mean, that might be enough. But there's more stickage there. Leaves me some spare, and we've got 64. That should be enough for us to travel, I think. So what I need to do is put my loose away, and then we should be good to go. We'll also quickly. Oh, come on! Just squidge, squidge, squidge. There we go. We can just put our things away. Really do need a good sort out. We can get out on the Translocator and get out and find out what we've got to play with. Let me just have a look at what. I think I prefer the Clockmaker's bracelet, Clockmaker's wristband. That can stay. That can go in. That. Get rid of these blocks. Didn't I have, yeah. Everything else is good. So I think we need to pick up our camp. We need to pick up this. Pick up that. Put that in our inventory. Let's translocate. Let's go to a new place. Oh, and let's mark these as complete as well, shall we? Don't think there's much of anything else in the area. I've got a cat at the door. There's nothing new there. So we can go and get ourselves up to the up and do it before the storm hits. That's probably the key here. Every other, which means that 64 should be enough to get me 120 odd. And I'll see you at the top. And here we are in the open ocean. Will we end up going back through that? I don't know. Probably, because we may want to get to the Resonance Archive. But what I need to do is get that out and let's get this off. We can make this canoe better later. Now I think we want to head that way. So yeah, we're quite a bit further south. We've used some temporal gears, not all of them. We've still got some left, which is nice. and we have a whole new chunk of space to explore, which should be fun. So let me see. I think, yeah, it looks like there might be something a bit flat around the side there, and well, I'll see when we get there. All right, we are through the slightly through the temporal storm again. There's very little point to doing it. We're getting the temporal gears without having to farm them. I'm not seeing anything much over here, but there's a nice bit of land there. But I think that's for next time. There are also hyenas, which I suppose it means there's plenty of meat for me. So, you know, every silver lining and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. We've translocated, we finally did it, and we had a good ruin, so that's why we're at it. Until next time, I will see you soon. Bye for now.